In this video, I'm gonna explain to you how to make a custom GPT in just 5 minutes. And to do a quick refresher, custom GPTs are chat GPTs with a specific instruction to handle a specific task in the way that you instruct them to. And I think that custom GPTs are highly underhyped, and also people make them fairly complicated, which they are not. It's actually super easy to create a custom GPT. So we're in ChatGPT, and if you want to create a custom GPT, you can go to Explore and then click Create, or you can basically go to chatgpt.com/gpt/editor, which is what I'm going to do right now. And it'll automatically open a new, fresh custom GPT that you can create. And you can go to Create and to Configure, and you can forget Create right away because it's not what we're going to do. We are going to create something that's specific with specific instructions, which are not what the Create functionality is about. The Create functionality is for hobbyists that want to create something generic. We are going to create something specific that works highly targeted and works very well. So I'm going to use for this example my LinkedIn B2B sales post creator, which is here, and it's called LinkPen. And LinkPen, the goal of LinkPen is if you have a LinkedIn post, then you put it into LinkPen B2B sales edition in this case, and it'll rewrite it and makes it about B2B sales. I'll show you how. So what I'm doing now, it has a title, it has a description, you do your thing, don't care about it. Here's where the magic happens, instructions. There's basically 5 things that makes this instruction really specific and useful. So at first there is a general instruction that we need. Then there's a conversational flow. So how the conversation with the agent, the custom GPT agent, is going to look like. Then the guidelines, what should it do, what should it not do, the tone of voice, the guardrails, really important, what should it specifically not do. And then, and this is also where magic happens, the example output. I'm gonna walk you through them all. So first, the general instruction. I am instructing this custom GPT specifically to do, in general, this specific thing. It's a friendly assistant. It helps writing LinkedIn posts, so that's the goal. And then it's gonna write everything starting with this sentence, like this one, intro, between brackets, and here's what I learned about B2B sales, or, and here's what it taught me about B2B sales. So this is very specific, and you can make it also about anything, of course, within your business. So whatever you want to be as a goal for your GPT, you can write general instruction. You can even write goal. I'm using the markdown to make it more of an easy overview for myself. You can do that too. And for example, if you have depth in your markdown, you can also use it like this. So if you, for example, have steps, then it's easier for the computer to understand there's depth in it. So you can use that. That's something if it doesn't work. So that's really something you can do. So then there's a conversational flow, which is really the step-by-step flow that this agent is gonna follow. So first, user gives a full post. It's for the agent. So you say you are going to rewrite. These are the things, the guidelines, and then you share with the user. So this is what it's going to do step by step. Then there's the guidelines. So you have to say, these are the guidelines you can use, and that can be anything relevant for your GPT, just like instructing a coworker. Then the tone of voice, and then the guardrails. And tone of voice, to get back on tone of voice, if you have a certain brand voice, then you can use it. But if you don't have a brand voice or you don't have a tone of voice, then just find 10 emails that you wrote that you're very happy about, or find the text on your website, go to GPT, paste the whole thing in it, and ask ChatGPT, create a tone of voice based on this text and do it in like 10 bullets, for example. And then you have a tone of voice. So that's something very easy you can do. So then in this case, I have some guardrails and these are very strict. If you want to share it with the world, which is something that I'm doing regularly, then sometimes you want it not to be breakable by someone who wants to hack the instructions, because you don't want to share the instructions. You only want to share the knowledge from your specific workflow. You can use these. If there's something else, or for example, if you don't want it to ask for PII, never ask for PII or whatever, you should add it in guardrails. And here is the example output is where the magic happens. So these are like maybe 20 hooks that I already think are really good. And they work great. So this is because I added this, the custom GPT understands what great output looks like. And sometimes even what I add is this is good because X, Y, and Z. This is bad. You can also add bad examples. Bad because A, B, and C. All right, so we're checking out the custom GPT now. And basically, I can do any prompt and the custom GPT will know what it needs to do. There we go. And this is literally exactly what it needs to do. Of course, it's specifically instructed that it needs to make a lesson about B2B sales and then write accordingly to specific standards. Let's try again. So this is how I usually optimize my custom GPTs. Now it should just write something for me. That's cool. Let's see if it can also chat. Hey, what's in your mind? Don't know. Yours. Just let's check out. Okay, cool. Cool. My cat passed. This is literally what it needs to do. So it works. And if it doesn't work, then you'll just go here, click Edit GPT, and then you edit and just optimize your instructions accordingly. Now, before you get discouraged, there's some frequently asked questions. One is, Ranier, how often do you iterate? And I usually iterate between 10 and 50 times. So what is an iteration? An iteration is you go to the configure window, then you configure, then you go test it. And then it doesn't do what you want, you go back to configure. So that's between 10 and 50 times until it's perfect. You can create one in 5 minutes. Often the optimization is between 5 minutes and a couple of hours. Another one is, hey, Ranier, there's knowledge files in it. It doesn't use the knowledge files that I added. Well, knowledge files need to be retrieved in a certain way. And most people forget to, if they upload files, to tick this box, code interpreter and data analysis. If you don't tick this box, it's not going to retrieve the specific information that you added. It's going to hallucinate. So it's going to make up some stuff. And by the way, the real value of custom GPTs is not in the custom GPT store. I've seen so many super successful custom GPTs tailored to your specific business needs. So if you make specific briefings in a certain way between two teams, for example, or if you write your LinkedIn posts in a certain way, or if you make requirements documents, or if you do brainstorms in a certain way, all those specific needs tailor custom GPTs to your specific business use case. And that's where the real value of custom GPTs lie. Well, that marks the end of the video already. I hope you liked the video, and if it's useful, please put a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments what you find interesting about it and what you need for other videos, and I'll break it down and make more content about it. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next one.